Hello Standard 7, welcome to History and Civics class by Mamta Shetty. This is the second video of chapter 1st, Introduction to our Constitution Civics. So in the last chapter, we have already completed the meaning of constitution, why the constitution is needed, what is the provision in the constitution, what the necessity of a constitution, and what is administration. Yes, constitution. Let me brief it. The book in which all the provision regarding the administration of the country are mentioned together in a systematic way is called a constitution. Yes, there are a lot of provision for a constitution. There are various subjects like citizen, right of citizen, relationship between citizen and state, subjects of the laws to be made by the government, election, so on. Many topics are, you can say, overall each and every topic is considered in a constitution, and this means the constitution is in a written form. Yes, and then we go for a why the necessary of a constitution. Yes, constitution is necessary because it makes the government to run the country in a very smooth way, and it also sees the rights and the duties of the citizenship is safe. Yes, next we have went to what is administration. Yes, administration means, in short, you can say, to look after. Yes, government makes a law related to many subjects. Many things are there, like protecting the people from the external aggression, eradication of poverty, employment, education, health, to encourage the commerce and the industries, to protect the weaker section. These all policy regarding the women, children, tribal, everything is implemented. To look after this, you can say different issue, right from the space research to public cleanliness. To govern this, to look after, is said to be an administration. So come on, now we go for the next topic, that is why was it necessary to make the constitution. The process of making the Indian constitution started in 1946. Yes, the freedom leader, they all came together, and the independent India should not be governed by the laws made by the British. It should be governed by the law made by Indian itself, right? And this made them that we should have a constitution. And this constitution which came into an assembly is said to be as an constitution assembly, right? Now constitution assembly. India became free in the month of August 15th in the year 1947, right? Before that, British was ruling. And what did they do? They divided this India into three parts, like Bombay, Bengal and Madras. Why? For the convenience of administration. So what they did, few they were ruling and few the princes, they were the head of their own place. And this administration was carried out. They made the people representative. But when our constitution started, you can say that when the India became freedom, these all princely states were taken out their rights. So this representative of these provinces and the princely state who were looked after in their own place, they were included in the constitution assembly. So how many members were there total? 299 members were there, right? Who was the president of this constitution assembly? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Yes, so this was. Now Baba Sahib Ambedkar is one of the greatest personality who had contributed a great deal in preparing this constitution. He was the chairman of this drafting committee, right? What did he do? He studied all the constitution of all the different countries, studied day and night. He sat and he studied everything in detail, examined each and every point, article by article, and he prepared the Indian constitution. Then he presented this constitution in the our Constitutional Assembly. It was discussed article by article. Many changes were made by different members. They wanted to change it, and that also was considered. Each and every topic was taken. Again it was said. So what was his work? Presenting the draft, answering to the various questions, making changes in the draft, giving the provision. This everything he made Constitution flawless without any mistake. And due to this, he was named as an architect of Indian Constitution. Right? So that title was given to him. So he was the person responsible for each and everything to run smoothly in the Constitution. Now we are proud of it. Of what? Decision in the Constitution Assembly were based on debates, discussion, a respect for opposing viewpoint, acceptance, appropriate suggestion. Everything was the characteristic of this Constituent Assembly. How many years it took? 2 years, 11 months, 17 days to complete the writing of the Constitution. How many parts are there? 22 parts, 395 articles, 8 schedules in this original Constitution. There were very well known member in this Constitution Assembly. Do you know? In that we are going to see who were there. Of course, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was there, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Sarojini Naidu, J.B. Kilpanvi, Rajkumar, Amrit Kaur, Durgabai Deshmukh, Hansaben Mehta, and so many. The legal expert, we need a legal person. He was B.N. Rao. He was appointed as a constitutional advisor on this legal matter. Yes? So these are the names. You have to remember it very properly. Yes? These are the names. These were all the, there were many other people also. This prominent name. This Constitution Assembly, it was enacted in the Constitution and adopted when? 26 November 1949. Therefore, 26 November is observed as a Constitution Day. The country began to govern according to this Constitution from 26 January 1950, and that's why we celebrate 26 January as a Republic Day. Yes? So, you will just keep in the mind that why 26 January is celebrated as a Republic Day? Because from that day we started our Constitution. Yes? And now we go that, do you know that? Actually this is skipped, but still I'll say, you would like your class to run according to the rules, won't you? Which rules would you like to include in your list of rules? Prepare a list of rules for your class. Yes, monitors, all the protocol followed in the school, very important, that every list you can make, any 5 points. Next thing is, do you know, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, his contribution was so much wide. It was not only for the this Constitution, but regarding the field like water conservation, foreign policy, national security, journalism, economics, social justice. These all matter also. He looked after. So here we completed this chapter, that is Introduction to our Constitution. Yes, the exercise we will discuss in the third video. Before that, you do one thing, you mark the question answers and keep. So this is all about our introduction to Constitution. The next time we are going for the preamble to the Constitution. The next chapter, that is preamble to the Constitution. This time your civics is everything about your Constitution, fundamental rights and the policies. Thank you.